Hello, everyone. Wow. Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Yeah, I'm just going to be opening some booster packs that I got. Admittedly, I've been having troubles trying to run this game and my broadcaster because apparently this dumb thing requires a lot of RAM, or whatever it is. It requires a lot, and I shifted it from being the prettiest to the fastest, so it seems to be working a lot better than what it was. But anyways, basically all I'm doing is just opening up a bunch of booster packs. You can see what it is. I got these actually from my sister. She collects the cards, but she doesn't play the card game, and that's why I got this. Anyways, so yeah, let's see what I get. Says Lapide. And these are the new ones. Yeah, she pretty much gave me all of these or whatnot because she's nice. Kind of, it's practically a Christmas present because like she got all the cards, gave me all the card codes. And if you're wondering why I'm not doing the cameras, because admittedly I'm barely getting this to work. Trying to add the camera is it's just not gonna work. I wish I could. You can see my mouse. That's gonna have to be the best. Anyways, but yeah, I actually play the card game, so. Anyways, we're gonna open another. See, so far, some new cards and stuff. Second version, blah blah blah. This Pokemon Jack spot is damaged by attacks of opponent's Pokemon. Ooh, that's cool. I'm confused. Fusion is kind of annoying in this game. Then again, it's annoying regardless, but. Ooh, Zygarde. 130 damage. Open up another one. Ooh, Incineroar V, that's cool. Pokemon also does 30 damage to itself. Ooh, Flare Blitzer is a lot. That's kind of cool, being able to energize other ones. I don't know, like I've been really wanting to get into like the meta or whatever, the meta game or whatever, just so that I can play like with some other people. I'm just not as good at the moment. And hey, look, I got that. Yeah, sadly, you can see it larger than mine because it's zoomed in. Okay, cool. Fun cards, fun cards. Okay, ooh, Sparkly Professor's Research. Admittedly, I'm not a fan of discarding cards like this. That's why, like, this card is in one of my favorite, ooh, that's cool. But Professor's Research is in one of my favorite decks, which is the Charizard theme deck, or Leon's Charizard theme deck. The problem I have with it is that, like, I hate having to discard my cards. Like, I hate having to discard cards. Unless there's, like, a reason for it. Yeah, there is, get Leons out there, but, like, it's also in other decks and things like that, and I'm just, like, not a big fan. I wish I could probably say more about a lot of these. 50 damage to herself, that kind of sucks. Fighting Pokemon. Ooh. you know, some fun cards or whatever. It's sad because a lot of these are basic Pokemon, and you could be like, "Oh my goodness, you got that card!" But I mean, yeah, basic like some basic could be good. Like this one, it's a good card to set up with, or whatever. But a lot of basic Pokemon, unless if they evolve, they're usually not as good. I got another one. Ooh, shiny. I keep getting a lot of Kabu, that's for sure. Shiny. Alamar. It's called Random Peck? Yeah, I guess it would be. I kind of like this artwork on this thing. It's kind of cool. Okay, cool. Open another one. Again, see, I'm more into the card game than like how special some of these are. Ooh, I got another one of these. That's cool. Hyper Potion, you have to discard. There's the AI that use Hyper Potion. Just the way they do it, it's just kind of dumb. Like, they'll energize a Pokemon and then use Hyper Potion. Ooh, Machoke. Yeah, kind of. Machop, Machoke. Cool. But they'll use this Hyper Potion and then be like, oh, hey, we can do that to get energies on this thingamajig again. It's just blah. Yeah, they'll energize first and then they'll use the potion. Which is super crazy. Ooh. Pokemon can attack during opponent's turn. Yeah, you can see some of these a lot better. This one's a nice card. What was that? I have a feeling it's my computer really not liking. Stuff. I hope that's all that is. If it's something else, I will not be very happy. Chickens. Ooh, that's cool. Sharpedo. Piers. Oh. Been wanting to get me like, ooh, Galarian Cursula V. But I mean, Cursula is only Galarian, so. So this Pokemon attack this spot whenever your opponent attacks. Oh, that's cool. Dang, get a couple of these out. That's definitely interesting. Open another one. Oh snap, it's sparkly. Let's see. And onto your bench during your turn, you may put a supporter card. And I know a lot of people like using cards like this, and then they'll like use cards to get it back into their hand or something like that, so they can use it again and again. It's just, I don't know. I'll admit I still miss the Diamond and Pearl era in the card games, because that's when I really started getting into the card game, like really much, you know. And a lot of this extra stuff is like, oh, let's play this card to do this, and then we'll... Did I guess I picked the wrong button. Whatever. Oh, is that all of those? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I didn't realize that was the last one, so I clicked get more. Okay, Hidden Fates. We got 19 of them. Yeah, apparently they decided that they wanted to, in the Sword and Shield era, they decided that they were going to get rid of the fairy types and in the dragon types. Which is ironic because the game still asks and can still give you a defeat X Pokemon and do X amount of damage with your blah Pokemon and things like that. Ooh, shiny. Shiny Pokemon cards are cool, but when you get ones that like don't do much, they kind of like this specific one. Okay, it can draw, so it can at least has that going for it. But some of them go, yeah, shiny Pokemon, but like it's game-wise, it doesn't help. Ooh, Mushroom GX. Let's do fire energies and test them. That's not shiny, is it? Because of the color? Huh? Into this Pokemon and shuffle your deck afterwards. It's now burned. To your Pokemon any way you like. Okay, it also does damage. Because I'm like, otherwise I'm like, wait a minute, how was that, like, just show off the cards. But I'm thinking, like, how is that a GX card? And then there's some of them, I guess, like, you get so used to, like, the way it is, but, like, I'm thinking, like, there's some cards that I'm like, wait a minute, how is this any better? I don't know, it's weird. I'm like, why is that an attack? GX attack? Okay, what does this do? Oh, just Onyx GX. That's the funny part. This Brock's Pewter City Gym is only for Onyx GX. That is just, that's funny to me. You got a whole, yeah, maybe I should have done this with all the other cards, but in packs. But like, you had this whole thing where ooh, now that's a shiny. I could tell. I think both of them were shiny. Okay. So, Dark Call, discard 2 energy cards from your opponent. 2 energy cards from your opponent's Pokemon. And that's a GX attack? Seriously, you can do that with like so many other cards. Why is that a GX attack? Like, seriously, I know of a card. Seriously, I know card. Like, I forgot what it was, but the move was flip until you get tails, and for each heads, discard an energy card from the active Pokemon. I'm like, are you kidding me? Well, one, that kind of sucks, but seriously, this? Okay, you get a guaranteed 2, but still, that doesn't seem like a GX attack to me. I've seen even other cards that do at least 1 or 2, so I don't get it. Binge Pokemon. Okay, that's nice. Pokemon. Okay. Opponent reveals their hand. Curiosity. G, a Voltorb, a Grimer. Okay. Jigglypuff. It's sad because, like, on the viewing screen, it doesn't look that much different, like, from what I'm seeing, but, like, on the video, it looks a lot different. It's crazy. Like, you could definitely tell that, like, dang, that thing can be crazy. You can confuse them and poison them. And that's why it's a supporter, because, like, a lot of times it's based off of, like, support trainer cards. You usually can't do things just for free or whatever. So, like, for example, I mean, with the exception, even like drawing cards, you sometimes can't even get for free. But, like, if you poison something or give a special condition, that's something you usually have to flip for, unless it's a supporter card, since you can only use one a turn. Yeah, a lot of these are based off of the Let's Go games, which is crazy. But I don't know. I really see. It's sad. I really like this. Like, I really love the design or whatever of, like, the fairy. Yeah, for the fairies and whatnot. The dragons are kind of cool too, but, like, the fairy one is just, it's pretty cool. But, you know, they decide, we don't want to use that. I'm like, why not? And I've also been wanting to do, Rangaroo. Turn, you may draw cards until you have three cards in your hand. It's funny, like, most of the time when I play, I have, like, a whole full hand of everything. So, I don't know. I guess that can obviously be something. It's a shiny Rangaroo. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Last stand. Yeah, it's like in your hand. Some of these, I'm like, you have so many other cards, like even like this last stand. I kind of like the artwork on this one. It's a squirt. It's one of those squirt bottles. Ooh, a Charmander. Yeah, I've been calling it Charmander because on one of the episodes in the SSN one, he's like, "Look at my Charmander." Anyways, that one's nice. That one looks cool. I don't know. I really enjoyed the Let's Go games. For the most part. I'm interested to see if they do a Let's Go Johto or even Let's Go Hoenn or something like that. But otherwise, yeah. Butterfree! Ooh. 80 damage for just 2 energy? That's pretty cool. I mean, how come that's 2? Well, because it's a different Pokemon. I mean, it's a basic Pokemon. That one's like a stage 2. So usually stage 2 Pokemon can get away with things that, like, basic Pokemon can't, or whatever. It just has, a lot of it has to do with, like, ooh, see, this looks pretty awesome. Go on and basically take 30 less damage from the opponent's attacks. Just basic damage. Okay, cool. Let's bring a suggestion. Crazy. Okay, open another. A Froakie? I forgot he's a Sinnoh starter. I know it's weird to say that, but, like, not Sinnoh. Kalos. It's been forever since I played Kalos. I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of Greninja. Admittedly, for one factor, I'm not a fan that he uses his tongue as a scarf. I don't think disgusting is the word for it, but it just looks. I just don't like it. Two Scyther? Okay, hopefully you're running a Scizor or something. Thunderbolt GX. That Raichu is a cool pull. Yeah, it's funny because I use like terms that I've heard other people use, like, "Oh, that's a pull," or something like that. Doesn't. Yeah, it's kind of sad. Whatever. Ooh, it's fun. Oh, it's playing with a ball. Aqua Wave. Say it takes 3. Eh. Oh, but it's also a basic Pokemon, so that's always the thing. Pokemon Center Lady. She's very helpful. Ah, Splash does damage? Oh my goodness. But then again, this thing gets away with a lot of different rules. Okay, I think this is the last one. Ooh, 2 rares. Oh, guess not. Okay, another sparkly Eevee. Apparently I got 3 of those now. A shiny Snorlax. Ooh, got 2 of those. 5 of these. Yeah, you can see by this number right here. I'm assuming that means that's how many I have of those. I don't even know like what cards you're allowed to trade, because like sometimes I can't even tell, you know? I think only only boosters you've run in tournaments. Ooh, that's cool. This is supposed to be a shiny Stack Attacker? Damage for each prize card you have taken. So that can do about 300 damage. No, 250 at most. Oh no, 300. Because 50 plus 50. Okay, so that can do 300 damage at most. Pokemon. Turns on them and no cards. See, I wish they kind of did more about Giovanni and like picked up kind of like what's going on with him, and that's driving me crazy. I don't know why I did that glitchy thing. Okay, see, this thing means that I have 3 of these cards that I can't trade, but then 10 that I can trade. And I've been getting a bad feeling because like I was looking up to get a gaming PC or something like that because how much it costs, and I found this one and it was like, oh hey, you can shinies are always fun. In fact, of Jesse and James, you may have your opponent discard a card hand. Jesse and James. Now, see, now I'm curious what that is. It's like, I'd love to know more about like Giovanni and things like that. The Rainbow Rocket thing was kind of cool, but I feel like they could have done a lot more with it. Because seriously, like, I think Pokemon has the ability to make some interesting storylines. Even going back to, like, oh, this is a full sparkly. But even going back to, like, you know, Giovanni and, like, Team Rocket and things like that. Like, I don't know, like, it's weird because, like, in Pokemon Origins, and even sometimes, it felt more like the reason why he went into exile was because he was kind of feeling, ooh, I always love a good Charizard. See, and this one's fun. This one could do 300 by default, so. Ooh. Charizard. So I got to that thing where like I was playing that deck and playing some things, and like I was listening to a song and I started singing along to it. Well, okay, that one's the last one. Like I kept on singing to it because I was trying to find my Charizard, and I was like, "Where's my Charizard?" It was silly, stupid fun. Yeah, if you notice no music, it's honestly because I actually turned it off because I've been listening to like YouTube songs and things like that. Oop, oopa. Prevent all effects of attacks, including damage done to this Pokemon by your opponent's GX and EX. Ooh. That could be a good one. Like, there are a lot of good counters for, like, GX cards and things like that, and just, like, sometimes just one card is all it takes. Palkia, nice, nice. Always nice. Ooh, that one's cool artwork. Sadly, this one's not standard anymore. Zora. Sure it's not Zora, because there's Zoroark right there. Oh, that's cool. Too bad it's on the Croconar instead of another one. Because yeah, I've been like, because those are some of the more fun ones, you know, like the ability to switch Pokemon and things like that. Like, anyways, when you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may have shuffle their hand into their deck and draw 4 cards. Surprised this card isn't banned. It actually might be, for all I know. Hook one to another of your Pokemon. I have a lot of Golets, but apparently, because at least I've seen some Golets, or whatever, but I don't have any Golurks that I know of. Ooh, that one's kind of cool. Ah, Zoroark GX. Oh my goodness. That's kind of cool. Draw 2 cards. Only of your Pokemon in play. That ain't too much. Oh, finally a Golurk. Apparently I have this card, so... Whoopsie. Golurk's a cool Pokemon. It's funny because originally, like, Golurk was or whatnot. You can't see my hand motion, but he's like, originally I didn't care, but like I was looking at this one thing of like, oh, figure out your top Pokemon or whatever, and I was like going through it, like pick your one's favorite. And, like for some reason, Golett and Golurk, just like they were pretty cool looking, and like I just kept using them. Despite the fact that I had never even used one. Now, eventually, I've used one on a team at least like what 3 times. I was even trying to make a more competitive team, or at least making a team of favorites competitively viable, even if the Pokemon themselves weren't necessarily even if the Pokemon they had wasn't as good. And yeah, Golurk was a part of that. And then I think I did attempt started. Ooh, did you I? Let's see. You put 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. That's cool. You don't even have to be active either. Fun fact about the TCGY, it's actually the TCGY is the very first time, because before Alola, I always picked the fire starter by default. Every single time. Alola was the first time I didn't. And I picked the Decidueye. Ooh. Is that same card, just not the shiny one? Umbreon's a cool Pokemon. But yeah, it's so weird because honestly, excuse me. Anyways, the reason why is because it's funny. I've been waiting and waiting for a Fire Cat starter because cats are one of my favorite animals. Especially when it comes to different creatures and stuff. Ooh, that's cool. I actually used one of those during the same I can't actually no. I think I used it in my second playthrough when I played, because originally I played Moon and then I played Sun right after that. So that glitchy thing. I'm hoping. I have a feeling it's just because I'm trying to run these things at a time, because it has crashed before, so I think it's trying to crash. That's cool artwork. Oh, huh. What is that? Is that supposed to be? It almost looks like a. Oh, not Team Yell. No, not Team Yell. Team Skull. Kind of looks like a Team Skull girl in the background there. Oh, sweet! I've been wanting another one of these. Well, so I don't need another one. I need a better Esper, because sadly, of all the Esper cards I have, none of them, seriously, none of them do damage. Or one can do damage, but it can't do damage to, and without it having damage already on it. Ooh. You don't see that every day. Ones that actually don't require any move or whatever. Yeah, I still have a lot. It feels like, I think 12. Yeah, I did nearly over what, 140 card codes. Some of them included not too many, but some of them are from special elite trainer boxes and things like that. Again, my sister got them. I think most of them were from Christmas. But back to my Alola story. Honestly, I'd been waiting for a Fire Cat starter. and I finally got it. I'm like, oh sweet, this is awesome. But I was like, but then like what it evolved into, I'm like, oh, I am not a fan. I was a fan of the Decidueye though. I just was not a fan. Granted, yeah, I did pick it for when I played through Sun. You know, it's an interesting card. But I did get it when I played through Sun. And I don't know, it did start growing on me after, like, especially like when I was in Smash and whatever. I loved the wrestling gimmick in Smash and whatever. And Flygon. Some say this Pokemon should either get a Mega and or a GX. I mean, Mega or even what's that? Gigantamax. This one's a neat, kind of a cool. This reminds me of like other ones. Apparently you can't put energies on these things. I didn't know. Okay, here's something I hate. Like, I really, really don't like this. They had the opportunity to do something cool with this, but no. Instead, Draconian Z, Dragon Claw, it has to be, the move has to be Dragon Claw. I hate that. Because how many Pokemon are even in here that even have Dragon Claw? Like, ooh, you have no idea how much I hate that. But seriously, they should have made it where, like, oh, attach it to a dragon Pokemon and they can use this as a GX. That's what I hate it. But no, it specifically says Dragon Claw. So there's so many Pokemon that, like, can't use it. And I'm like, that's, like, kind of defeats the purpose. Why not just give those cards a GX move on them? Seriously, I don't even think I have a card that has Dragon Claw as the name. This is silly. That is kind of adorable. I still remember the commercial with that. Oh, draw a card. That's fun. Ah, well. Ooh, Lycanroc. I actually had this version whenever... Yeah, I definitely used the Lycanroc both times on my team. I don't think I have one of the other one, though. I just have those two. I forgot why I didn't get the special one, or whatnot. I think I was... I can't remember if I got Sun and Moon late, or... I forgot when it was, because I remember getting Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon took forever, and like I remember like I was avoiding spoilers, like just blah. Oh hey, isn't this a? I think this is an actual. Isn't this a team up or something? Huh. It's a Mega Lopunny. I think Mega Lopunny looks cool. I've never been able to use one though. I don't, like, I think there's a couple of times I did attempt, like, I think a couple of Sinnoh runs that I did try to use the Lopunny. But I don't think I ended up fully using it. Sunshine and rainbows. It looks like someone colored it in. Those are always fun. Sometimes, like, you see the artwork on the cards and, like, you almost wish, like, dang, why can't we have those kinds of environments in the game? Like, seriously, in the games and stuff. And then sometimes even in the anime. Like, where's the sense of exploration in the games anymore? Yeah, they have done better, you know. Let's do some of these ones I only have one of. Steam Siege. XY is so old now. Like, it's so old, yet it doesn't seem like it's that old, you know? A friend of mine says, oh, there's not much difference, just a color swap. No. You see that, right? You see the head thingy's different? Swap. Oh, yeah, I have a deck that uses that. It's 2 o'clock. Roaring skies. Rawr. Hey, wait, Make of Aquaza wasn't in X and Y. How dare you? Ooh. Thunderous, that's fun. Oh, it's a full art card, too. I don't know. Sometimes... Oh, is that Mega? Yeah. Yep, go ahead. I don't know, but either way, like, sometimes, like, I admit, like, sometimes you get all these things and they look awesome, like, seriously, where are these in the games? It's really sad. Full artwork, that's awesome. Seriously, it's just so sad seeing a lot of these things. They look awesome and amazing, and yet they're not in the games. X and Y Evolutions. Oh snap, these are some old school looking cards. Yeah, that's definitely the old design or whatever. Yeah. They don't really give this anymore, do they, on the newer cards? Like their height and weight and... even the dex number? Dang. Of course, they added that ×2 things there because, like, apparently they didn't used to do that. And this thing, it's funny. It's an old school thing, but it looks like from Mega Charizard. Ooh, that's an old school design. Some of these, I think, even have, like... they added, like, the new stuff with, like, the ×2 and -20. I thought it was supposed to be -30. Then they had the 3D effects, and ooh, that makes me think of Pokemon Snap. I don't know why, but it does. Dang, I actually had this card. Maybe you still do. Some of these old school cards, and like this one I may even have, I don't know. Wow. Oh snap! I got this. I got the card. That's the special Charizard card. That's awesome. Again, despite the fact it probably is not too good in today's meta, but it's still pretty fun to have. Dang, they're going old school. Even these look so old school. It's crazy. Charmander. Oh, the old Pikachu. I love it. An old fairy energy in the old style. That's awesome. Okay, open another. Zapdos. Ooh, sparkly. Yeah, I don't think... does it actually do that, the original? It doesn't have a weakness? Dang. This card all energy attached to this Pokemon. Wow. Like, I wonder if they actually updated the stats a little bit. 70... that's a lot. Surprised I don't haven't seen. Ooh, yeah, I remember this card. I had this card. They had the item thing because like they actually was named like trainer and supporter and whatnot back in the day. Of course, then you also had like Pokebodies and things like that, and it's just crazy. Instead of like abilities, Pokepower, Pokebodies. Like there was a difference between the two, but for the most part, like Pokebody was more like an active effect, while Pokebody, I mean, power, I think had to be activated or something like that. Can't say I had that card. Nope. Wow, that old. That looks. Wow, all that 3D. Huh. Too bad it doesn't have a damaging move. Even if it's just like 10, you know? It includes Fairy and Dragon. That's funny. That is funny. I have a feeling they did update some of these cards so at least like their attacks are closer enough, you know? Ooh, I used to have this card. I still remember this, and I remember like I think I remember seeing it on like the old Game Boy game, which I've only played via. Well, I never actually. It was, ooh, and I had this Diglett too. Yeah, ability submerge. Yeah, they changed it. If before it was Pokepower, Pokebody. Pokebody was something that just like was always effect. That was always in effect. While Pokepowers, you had the trigger or something. Which again, it's all just abilities now. All damage done to the Pokemon by the yeah, this would have been a Pokebody, I think. Most likely. Old school water energy. Dang. This stuff, it takes me back. A Mega Charizard EX in the old, just in the old style. That wow. Of course, they went with this one, but dang, that's awesome. That makes me wonder. Ooh, I like that Haunter. Looks cool. I think I had this Drowsy card. Staryu, Diglett, already mentioned that, and I did have that Diglett card. I might have even had the Doug Trio that came with it. Anyways, that's enough blast from the past. I guess these are all, since they're X and Y, they're kind of also a little bit of blast from the past, but dang. I really hope this is getting it, because this would kind of be a dull video. I'd have to go back in and do voiceover work and just Porygon 2, Darkness Energy, or Dangerous Energy. Ooh, I think at one point they actually didn't have, when the Darkness type came out, I think, if I recall, they didn't actually have like an actual basic Darkness Energy. They only had special ones. Or maybe that's just all the ones I had. Oh, that's cool. But apparently I already have 4 of them. But yeah, I remember like in the deck this one came from. Like, this is the card you want out. Like the other ones was like this helps set up and things like that, but this is your heavy hitter, your main attacker. But it's so weird. It's upside down yet looks right side up. It's so weird. Vespiquen, not bad. Diancie, Kirlia. See again, that place. Like I'm curious. Like what's up with this place? Where is this place? I want to know more about it. And then like just different things. Like I remember like a lot of the boosters, like they would explain like, oh, this thing is from, like they had this information about like where it's from, and like I think they had this whole thing about this extra island or something like that. And about all the cards and things like that. You can tell these are kind of part of this. Yeah, that must be definitely from the same set this Wooper's from. Well, I guess that's pretty obvious at this point. It's funny, this one's in the playing in the sand, this one's in that one. This only has to be an Oraz thing, because like that's gotta be the hot springs area or whatnot, you know? But I don't know exactly. Alright, which one you page Pokemon if you do blah blah blah. But I don't know like exactly like what's going on, but like I don't know. Let's you damage. Oh, dang. Oh, see, I love this. Like I love the way that looks. Bench Pokemon. Yep, got some of those. Epic Splat, but that's funny. Epic Splash. Act tough. He doesn't look like he's acting tough. He looks like he's just chilling. Wow. I don't know. All I know is, like, I'm fine if they make if they do a remake or whatever. I'm just hoping that they really bring out, like, just like the atmosphere or whatnot. Or if they can't do it, have like another team, like, work on making a, what's this do? Really? That's all it does. I mean, I guess it helps. Let's go to look attached to it. Do nada? Question mark. Nanda. Nanda. That's an N, right? It's hard to tell because it's like backwards, but I'm pretty sure that's an N. Another cool little picture. Like, I love the backgrounds in a lot of these. Oh, see, now that looks awesome. Like, I love the background in that one. Of course, him being in it is awesome too, because I like color. But dang. I've been kind of using these. Yeah. Either way, like, it's something where, like, I just, like, maybe if they did Sinnoh, I'd love an enhanced Sinnoh. Another one with a place I'd love to visit. You know, like, one where, like, ooh, again, that looks awesome. It's something where, like, I would love to travel or whatever. That's one of the reasons why I like about Pokemon games, is all, like, the traveling and things like that you get to do. Of course, I've never just wanted to just, I don't get me wrong, I do want to travel, but it's never been travel just for traveling's sake. I've always wanted to have, like, a goal. But I think Pokemon kind of spoiled me on that. Ooh. Orbeetle V. Orbeetle's a pretty cool Pokemon. It's actually the first one. I actually used that when I first played through Sword the first time. Galvantula. Swallow. Dynamo. Mostly. Oh, is that one of the, oh, that's one of those Yawn Pokemon. I'm waiting for them to do that. Something like that. Like, it was like a big thing Nintendo was doing, like, with different, like, you had the Yawn Yoshi, Yawn Kirby, and in the Pokemon cards, at least, you had the Yawn Pokemon. That looks awesome. Let's look at this one. Ooh. Full thing. Darmanitan. That's cool. Wailord. Loudred. Memory capsule. I mean, okay, I've seen this be used to pretty good effect in certain ones, but sometimes, like, some of your basic Pokemon, like this one, like, okay, the Ram does 10 damage, but, like, why would you want to do Ram? I guess Rare Kick could work. Okay, does it require the energy? Okay, it says energy. I think the other one you didn't need the energy for. But seriously, why would you want to use Bite or Rear Kick, you know? But I guess there are some, like, for example, Collect. Drawing a card would be useful, or whatever. So that'd be nice. Basic Pokemon, building. Oh, that's a nice setup card. Because sometimes it's hard to be like, oh, this card's cool, and this card does this, and that card does that, when, like, it's been forever since I have 33 packs of Sword and Shield. Okay. Dang, I didn't think I did open that many, but I guess I mean, typed in that many codes, but apparently I did. Actually, yeah, I did. I used that card. I used that Pokemon when I did recently on my Sword and Shield run when I threw on the extra, because like I added a little thing about basically I had to or let me keep it on this, but basically I added an extra, because like the goal was, it was basically just a let's play with Pokemon Sword and Shield with added with a different end goal, which was to catch every single Pokemon and train them all, etc. I'm still working on that kind of side quest step to do an Emerald challenge, but the fact was, it was interesting because I've not really done anyways, so, but just because I wanted to kind of show off other Pokemon as I played through the game or whatnot, just because, like, I've always wanted to, like, use other Pokemon, because I remember one time I was playing Platinum, and I randomly used a Mr. Mime that I needed or whatever, and I actually enjoyed playing with the new Mr. Mime or whatever, something I'd never done before. And so since then, I've been liking to do that. So that's why I added the little challenge, if you would, as in, like, I can only use new Pokemon that I've caught. Yeah, and then I used him for the Pokemon League, so that was pretty fun. And it was fun because, like, I actually got to use them, and I didn't feel like they're too underleveled. Like, one, that looks... I really do like that background. Like, it's funny, like, I like the backgrounds as much as I do, like, just the Pokemon themselves. That one looks cool. But, like, it's weird, because, like, admittedly, it was actually not super terrible, because, like... This is Salazzle. Like, I use it with this hot poison thing in the deck that I have it in, but, like, it can... Wonder what happens if, like, okay, wait. This says I have two, so do I have two? Like, one from, like, the deck? The theme deck I have? Or is it just not showing those? Multi-switch? Oh, what the? Oh, sorry, someone finally replied to me. Don't know why it showed up there. Anyways, see, admittedly, that's one of the reasons why I'm actually thankful for the EXP share, because it helped all those Pokemon be viable, so I could keep playing, like, catch a new set of Pokemon and just keep playing without having to be like, oh no, I have to stop and train these guys up or be such a level disadvantage or whatever. So it was nice. Yeah, it's like, well, there's so much of a challenge. I mean, it wasn't necessarily a challenge. It was a let's play. Ooh, I seen someone use this in a deck once, and they just was like going haywire with everything. It was crazy. Yeah, like getting number 5 energies from your hand. Yeah, they was like doing that, and I think it used all the blazers or whatever. It was nuts. Ooh, draw 3 cards, but it's an evolution Pokemon. I like this card. This one's really nice. That's cool. Anyways, so that's why I'm Team Rocket. Yay! Oh, where is he? I wonder. In a mall, maybe? I don't know. It's definitely something where, like, I feel like a lot of people. Here's my thing: the EXP share is only not optional in Sword and Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and they probably only did that because they're like, oh well, trainers aren't going to be able to level up their Pokemon in a sense. I mean, that was the only way to Pokemon outside of battles, and even that was kind of. Really? A GX move just to paralyze your opponent? That's kind of dumb. Won't lie. Yeah, I'll damage this Pokemon. Oh, that's cool. Of course. I mean, yeah, some of the big ones. Ooh, aw, that's adorable. That's adorable. Anyways, so yeah, I don't like it when people are like, oh, remove the EXP share, remove the EXP share, blah 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 blah. No, leave the EXP share in the game. I like it. Like, seriously, I honestly like it. I remember playing through. Here's another one, but it's an energy. Huh? But anyways, see, I really enjoy. That thing is ugly. But like, go. Speaking of that, yeah, I remember playing through 5th gen with the full team, and it's always sucked. Like, that's why I always hated trying to play through a full team, because I always kept on having to go back to the Pokemon Center, healing up my team, going back, blah blah blah. It was more annoying, and I hated it. And so that's why, like, I like the XP share. Now, there's one downside that I had with, at least in some of them, is like, usually whatever Pokemon I have in front takes a while for me to not do that. Have them in front. On your opponent's Pokemon. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, ooh, excuse me. That's kind of awesome, too. I love it. More woolly Pokemon. I'm actually curious about how they did this. Like, did they make a 3D model of it, or did they actually craft an actual woolly thing, put them in like a little display, and take a picture of it? That would have been awesome. Your electric Pokemon attack to 30 more damage. That's cool. Energy gaze. Another one with an awesome background? Dang, I love it. Like, I love all of these arts. Whatever, and like these places, like, I'd love to explore. What's that what's that pyramid looking thing in the background? Is that a mountain? A pyramid? Because that right there kind of looks like stairs. I don't know, it's just crazy. Another pretty place. A lovely cutie fly being cutie. That's cool. Either way, a lot of it it's just crazy. Gardevoir. It's funny because Gardevoir was up there in some of my favorite Pokemon, but like a lot of some Pokemon they kind of dropped. Not that I still don't like them. I just sometimes like a Gardevoir. Like before, I'm like, oh yeah, I'd love to have a Gardevoir, but now I'm like, I could probably like. Oh, that's cool. 70 plus 90. That's a 160. Dang. And you can search for cards. I need 3 cards. Ooh. Dang, I like that Gardevoir. Another one that looks pretty cool. I remember like trying to get this card was like just to complete the 7th gen Pokedex. It sucked. Or at least the box decks. Or whatever. Oh. Another card, like, yeah, dang. I had to replay the game just so I can get a Poipole. I mean, just to get a Poipole and a Gonadel. It was crazy. Because, like, I had one to use because I liked the Gonadel. But, Secret alleyway? Really? It's odd. Aww. Did they just put a Jigglypuff on an ice cream sundae? That's what it kind of looks like. Okay. Ooh, I already see. Ooh, Steelix? I used the Steelix once in a run. Yeah, because I forgot. Dang it. I want to say I was using Meganium, Steelix, and Ninetales, I think. Ooh, Xerneas. I gotta say, X's storyline makes Xerneas' inclusion is the weirdest because, like, it just feels like she's there. I say she because, admittedly, it kind of looks more feminine. But, so, it doesn't really matter. Anyways, but it feels like she's there in X just so that they can have a dual legendary. I feel like the storyline really requires Y or Xerneas, or Yveltal, but it's just weird. Quilava. Sableye. I remember I used to like Sableye used to be like a big thing with his like I forgot what his attack, the name of it, but basically like you discard it, you search your deck for a supporter card, discard it, and then you use its effects as its attack. I remember he was like a big staple in a lot of decks. The ones I did. Look at your face down press cards. Ooh, that's always nice. Go. Well, that's it for those. I have a lot of sword and shield packs to get through, though. I think part of the reason why it's looking blurry now that I think about it is because I stretched it to fit the screen. Because it's not even like that hot far. Because like maybe it goes to like right there on the screen. That's actually how big it is for my thing. But anyways, it's got big hair. Knocked out. I've been usually on knocked out more often in like my Johto runs. Sometimes I don't use one. That looks cool. Aww, it's adorable. It's a Pikachu, yay! And a kitchen, it looks like, or it could be a trash can. Like it could be a restaurant. Like a tongue. I mean, what's these trying to steal the Pokeball? That's awesome. Ooh, Magmar, he just like fierce and stuff. It's sad. There's a lot of gym Pokemon that I just don't care too much for. Like Magmar he's an okay Pokemon. Definitely not my favorite, but he's okay. Okay, let's do some Rumble Clash. Ooh, Inteleon. I actually, okay. It's weird, because, like, I like a lot of the starters. Like, and it's hard, okay. When it comes to the Galarian final evolutions, it's hard for me to pick. I would because, like, because I really like Inteleon. In fact, it's probably my favorite water Pokemon at the time. Right now. But, like, I also really like Rillaboom. He's pretty cool. I mean, yeah, it's kind of weird that he plays the drums or whatever, and it'd be kind of hard to see him in, like, an actual, more like, battle. I can imagine him, like, playing his little bongos or whatever, and, like, moving, like, roots around or whatever to try to, like, smack his opponent, so he basically just stays in one spot. So that's gonna be kind of interesting. And then Cinderace. I don't get me wrong, I don't dislike it. It's just my least favorite of that line. Of course, if you go with the other ones, admittedly, I like Scorbunny and whatever the mid stage was called. I can't remember. Charjabug. I don't think I've ever used one in a run. Horror Energy. Why is Psychic Horror? 2 damage counts on attacking Pokemon. I don't know. Morpeko! Or the Morpeka, because it's a Morpeka clone. Yeah, that beard, like, the way it looks sometimes, just... Though I do like its evolution. I do think that's cool. Oh, that's nice. Evolve the very first turn you put it into play. Wow, without the like little ghostly shell around it. Wow, that looks wow. That looks crazy. You can do okay, it's 30 damage, but you could spread it out however you like. That's crazy. I got the mighty fine artwork. It looks pretty awesome. And fire energies, because fire is amazing. Obviously. Twin energy. Pokemon V. It's funny, because I had this one card that I was using with a deck, and this would have been awesome to use with it, but the problem was it doesn't work for Vs. A Pokemon V, which is the main card I needed to work it for. I mean, it'd give me another energy. Maybe shiny. I don't think I ever used a Hawlucha. Part of me says I did use one, because I half remember one. Here's some more. Is that a Woolly? Yep, that's a Woolly one. Dang. Speed energy. Let's see. Draw 2 cards. Okay. Wing attack, 50 damage. Curious where he's at. Suffocating gas. That's not nice. Dang, where is he? Those are some nice Lepa berries. Wonder what the distant berries like taste like. You know. I like good pictures of water where like you can see through it. Those always look cool to me. Because I remember, like, I used to have this recurring dream where, like, you're in this, like, you're in this, like, I don't know if it's an ocean, like, it was the ocean, but either way, you're in this body of water, and it looks just like, it looks amazing. Like you can see, like, so it's clear and you can see through the bottom. And depending on the dream, sometimes it's the dream lets it be populated a lot of times with Pokemon, water Pokemon. Other times, like, it's supposed to be populated with Pokemon, but my dream just refuses to let me do it. My dream is not very nice. There's like a hidden dream master or whatever that I'm always fighting against when I'm dreaming. It's just crazy. Like the other day, I dreamt that randomly I was some basketball coach, but suddenly they're like, oh, but suddenly the dream, or the dream master or whatever. You can't see my air quotes, but like they're like, oh, you're not doing it good enough. You're not. Like, I like the design of that, like the art style. But like apparently it was like, oh, you're not doing it good enough. So we're gonna bring in, we're gonna clone you. So now there's me, and then there's a clone of me, and the clone of me is now taking over my role in what the dream had prepared. And I tried to get him, like, wait a minute, what are you doing? Like, I'm like, the dream me was trying to be like, okay, people do this or whatever, because apparently it was some kind of like teacher's night. That looks pretty cool artwork, even though I'm not a super fan of Garbodor. I think he's just weird with the whole trash gimmick, but there's a horror energy. Sonya, that's a pretty cool card. I remember not BB's search, Roseanne's research. It was like this, but the difference is you could do one basic Pokemon and one basic energy, but this one it has to be either two basic Pokemon or two basic energy. Only one, you know. Like, this actually looks pretty cool. Anyways, so the dream was just weird. That looks cool. The art style, is that supposed, oh, is that a Pokemon? I think looks kind of like a bird. There's the beak, maybe the eyes. Oh, okay, no, that's the tail. Okay, no, that's Tranquil, or that one bird. Another interesting shot. That one definitely looks cartoony, but it's interesting. It's a Pikachu. Anyways, that's where but yeah, back to the dream thing. It was just weird. Like, the dream just refused, because like I was trying, like, because there was some kind of like some kind, I don't know, like, was like, it wasn't necessarily a concert or something, but like was performing some kind of event for like the parents of the students, and that art looks pretty cool. And it was annoying because like the clone wouldn't let me do it. So finally I'm like, fine, I'm just not gonna do this. I'm gonna leave, or and then they wouldn't let me leave. I think like after I did that, they all turned on me and ganged up on me, and I got forced to wake up. And sometimes that happens when I try to go out of the status quo of the dream. Then I start to wake up. Pokemon Village, put into your hand. Ooh. Apple in. Apparently, dang, I thought the only way to find him was at the stinking tree, but turns out, ooh, that looks cool. Like, it doesn't look good to him because he looks kind of sad. And there's like, looks like some poison around this, like a poison cloud, and like a lake, like a really polluted lake or something. But yeah, like I said, my dreams are just weird. And a lot of my dreams are usually either running, a lot of the really bad ones, I'm always running from something. Or trying to get home, or something like that. It's just, yeah. That's cool. Ooh, another place. I like the all like the interesting like one thing I love about fall is like the interesting colors of like the leaves and things and like yeah these are mostly just red but like even though that still looks pretty awesome. So like I love like that's one of the things I love about the fall and like fall aesthetic. Nugget like this card it's just it won't be easy to play this card. Because, like, you have, like, granted you have a dwindling chance each time, but, like, just to get this card? Then if you get it, what do you do with it then? Like, you have to find a way to get it back into the deck. Granted, you can use it as discard fodder or whatnot, but still. Flux was a weird one. It almost feels like Toxicity shouldn't have a baby stage. Or Toxicity should be a basic Pokemon, and then like you can just breed one to get a Toxel, or whatever, if that makes sense. It's just a weird one. And ooh, that looks cool. That's supposed to be a mirror, or is that just like a shine or whatever? Yeah, the way it looks pretty cool. Reminds me of The Road to El Dorado. That was a pretty fun movie. Like I love the atmospheric stuff and like I love the little clues and whatnot. I'd love to see like a game like that. Kind of the clues kind of remind me of like on Pokemon Snap those special Pokemon signs. I forgot. I think they were called. You know, like there was the Kingler Rock and Doug Trio Mountain, etc., etc. And like I always thought it'd be cool to do something like that. Like either have a game, something like that. I mean, yeah, obviously it was already in that one, but Scizor. It's funny. Before Scyther usually used to be my main guy. Well, I say main guy, but like he was definitely like, yeah. I mean, like I used him like seriously, like my first level 100 Pokemon was my starter, river starter Typhlosion. Scyther was actually my second one. I really like Scyther, but now I've actually been liking Scizor more than Scyther anymore. In fact, in my recent playthrough, I'm actually planning on evolving my Scyther. Pokemon put him on Ooh, Bunnies. Still looks like a Mario villain. Like, I'm sorry, he looks like a Mario villain. Each Pokemon that has Flinks in its name. Ooh. Like, this place definitely reminds me of, like, just some of those, like, dreams and things like that. And, like, seriously, why can't we go through, like, tall grass, like, or, like, just a foresty area? Whatever. That looks awesome. It definitely looks interesting. I love the glow effect or whatever of it. Looks like it's about to beat you. Definitely looks more like an anime thing. Definitely like a different, like, I don't know, like, I think when, like, they use a pencil, but, like, it's colored or whatever. What is he doing? I guess he'd, like, jump down and, like, trying to smash something? He's trying to break through the ice? Figured we actually, I don't know, I figured we've already opened up enough of these. One second. Gotta love bots. I'm with Living Senior, press 1 to be removed. Seriously. Like that actually does anything. It probably is more of a do more. I was really hoping he evolved into some kind of like better looking steel dragon. Kind of like Cyber Dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh! Or whatever. I was expecting something more from him, and he doesn't evolve. I don't know, like, I'm sorry, I like the basic dragon look, or whatever, and some of these they just don't get it for me. Is that Milky on display? Are they gonna, like, buy it? That 3D thing, like, I've seen this used more, I mean, different times. I thought I already opened more enough of these. I mean, you lose track. At least having fun. Screen cleaner. For no effects of opponent's attacks that damage until all your Pokemon that have energy attached. That's nice. A fishy. You know it's okay. No. I know it's a fifth. It is a 5th gen Pokemon. Because sometimes you forget, you know. But no, it's 5th gen. I couldn't remember if it was Kalos or not. But no, yeah, it was Kalos. Wait, no, not Kalos. Unova. Put it into your hand and shuffle your deck. At least I think it. Yeah, no, it was right. Right, yeah. Because I remember seeing this 5th gen sprite. Another thingy. The poor sad temple. What's he doing? Poor Colsula. Okay. We have 8, 12, and 33. We got a while to go. Don't get me wrong, it can be kind of fun to just like look through new cards and things like that. But sometimes you get to the point where like you're not getting any new cards, which is not necessarily a bad thing because that's a lot of energies for that. These triple poisons, like I think I saw one that either did 40 or 80. No, so 4 damage counters or 8 damage counters. It was crazy. Yeah, having duplicate cards isn't necessarily a bad thing. Especially since like you can have 4 in the deck, and sometimes, even now, like there's some that reminds me how much I really wish Team Yell did more. Ooh, I love this one. Dang, there's been a lot of Golets that I just, dang, that looks awesome. I love that little Milky Way little swirly thing. That looks cool. Definitely got like a little Christmas vibe going on it. Yeah, I know it's probably just a winter wonderland, but it makes me think of Christmas. Here's another woolly thing. That's crazy. Definitely looks more like a drawing. For a second, I thought that was a woolly Torchic. I think I've seen a woolly Torchic though. Additions. Ooh, fun. Definitely counters some of those other Pokemon, you know. That was not bad. Again, like sometimes, like I like a lot of water effects, you know, especially like when it has like an old, like kind of either like see-through or even like this old ancient-y looking vibe or whatever. Definitely looks like a drawing. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying that's what it looks like. Seriously, people. Combustion's head, like, okay, maybe it does a little protrude out, but like seriously, the thing I hate about this is right here. The beak, or the head part should be protruding out a little more. Like the beak, especially, should be like sticking out a little more. This just looks ridiculous. Combustion used to be my favorite Pokemon until they did this to him. Ooh, I like that. Looks pretty cool. Winter Wonderland, and what is that? I can't. Oh no, is that his foot? I can't tell. Torchic. It looks like it's supposed to be like a miniature like Torchic toy or something, because like where he's at, it looks like he's. This makes it look like he's really small. That looks cool. Yeah, I like a lot of like ancient, like old bricks and moss growing on it and things like that. Those always look pretty cool to me. Oh, nice and sparkly. Melmetal. I actually only recently got a Melmetal, which was the one that can Gigantamax. I kept trying to get the other one, but I kept forgetting to do the daily thingamajig, or actually the weekly thingamajig. Eventually, I gave up. Yeah, like, I love like ancient forests, and like this one definitely has a little bit to that. Just like with like I don't know, the fog and like just I don't know. It looks cool. Like where's that from? Combustion. I have two of you. Mad Party. I can believe it. That looks something. Image for each Pokemon in your discard. So you have to get rid of one just to do any damage. Melton. Definitely almost looks more like a toy. Oh, that looks cool. They're stealing berries. That's funny. But hey, wait, no. Their tails are supposed to be on the ground, swiping away their tracks. That's what it says. Diggersby. What generation did this Pokemon come in? I know it's not 4th gen. It's not a 4th gen Pokemon. It's a 5th gen, right? I think they were saying that like they was confused and thought it was a 6th gen Pokemon. No, I know it's a 5th gen. It's definitely not a 4th gen, because that's the gen that Lopunny came in, and that was like the start of it. Ooh, that looks pretty cool. You know, like little farm thing going on down there, and that's another house. How does the dude wear that thing? Spike Muth. Yeah, players active off most of the bench starting to put 2%. Oh, that's kind of nice. It can both be used to help counter Pokemon that, like, keep swapping to the bench, but also, like, if you just do it yourself, like, as an active thing. Wow. It's like, guys going, like, supercharged or something. That's crazy. Fletchling, not bad. Same thing. What is that? I don't know. I think the one I need, because for this one deck I was working on making, a flying taxi. What's, that's the taxi number, I guess. When you play this Pokemon from your hand, develop one of your Pokemon in return. You may put one of your Pokemon, except any Corviknight, attached to it, into your hand. Huh. A little disappointing. I mean, you can't just use it to... but, like, I know that's a big strategy, like, putting cards on the field and, like, using cards to get them back to your hand so you can just play them again and redo like their abilities and stuff. Rare fossil. I really hate. I really. They're butt ugly. Okay, I don't know if I hate. I don't know. I don't like to use the word hate, but like I think they're ugly and it's dumb and it's just seriously. Yeah, they could be super powerful, but I don't care. They're butt ugly. I feel super sorry for them. Like, it would be one thing if they actually did have like the complete fossil. You know, you could actually get the complete version of one of them, but you can't. And that's the other thing that kind of bugs me about it. Now, if you could, and you could just mix and match them or whatever, then that'd be one thing. But, because, like, I like Swap Force Skylanders, which kind of does a similar thing. But I like you can swap their top and bottom half, but, like, it's just, it looks pretty cool. That's just, the Christmassy one. Ooh, that looks nice. That looks pretty. They're the thieves. Sometimes, like I like the atmosphere, like the movies, like the Pokemon movies, the way they have it. Like it looks so amazing, like their art style with like all like the places they travel. Like I'm like, why can't this be the anime? Like just I know it takes more time and effort and Grim Snow V, yay. Like, I know it takes more time and effort. I know. Why is it weak to grass? Honestly, why is it weak to grass? I guess for bug, maybe? I guess? Interact a spot and it's changed by an attack. That's cool. That's kind of cool. That's one of the things I love to do, like switching opponent, like switching attack, I mean switching your Pokemon or whatever. Wait, is it just... This is an actual, and it's damaged by an attack. Oh, I thought it was. I thought I said if it's switched. That's cool. You think twice, but ooh, that looks. I love this artwork or whatever. That looks cool. He looks so he looks so sad and sick, despite being in this place where like it looks so pretty. He's like blah. It's a heart shape. It's a skitty. I remember I think I used a Ducklet on my team. Yeah, I did use a Swanna on my team for a bit. It was pretty cool. I think in that like time that I used like 6 Pokemon, I think I had to use a Ducklet just for the HM purposes. And I was playing Black too at the time. I don't know. Like I really like I said, I really wish Salamence. Ooh, that's cool. I almost thought it'd have a G-Max move. So I'm assuming that this VMAX, or, you know, the Dynamax Pokemon, apparently I guess they can't use moves of their old ones, I guess. But they still take 3 prize cards from it? Whatever. Ooh. That looks awesome. Definitely looks like one of those like things where like take a bunch of like little pieces of scrap and like paint them and like put them in something or whatnot. That looks cool. Bad here. Another awesome thing that looks pretty awesome, I won't deny. The background looks cool. But yeah, like, I almost wish that art style was the anime. Because I just, like, love, like, all the places they go and just, like, the way it looks. It's just, it looks awesome. To just say the least. It just looks awesome. Ampharos. Okay. Looks like he's chilling. It looks nice. You know, nice peaceful place. He's a squirrel. Ugh, stupid squirrel. Just makes me think of like how much like I don't get an apple because I get a stupid squirrel. Semi-sir. Oh, he's got a little snack. Cling clang. Or no, clang, not cling clang. Dartrix? He's not bad. The art and like just the way that tree looks, it looks pretty cool. I'm sorry. I don't know. I guess I don't know if it's supposed to look like he's surprised, but he looks like he's like going, "Help! Help! I can't swim." It's just I don't know what they're going for, but it's sad. You shouldn't make fun of people that are drowning, because like, okay, that does look kind of cool. I know I saw one before, at least I thought I did, but. Yeah, but yeah, I know it's sad. You shouldn't make fun of people who are drowning, because like even I can't swim. But that does just the way that looks just kind of makes me laugh. Okay, and with the 12 and then the 33, I'm hoping to pull some cards that I've been looking for and wanting to get out of that deck. I mean, out of that booster. Like there's 33, so hopefully at least one of them is one of the ones I want. I've been looking for. Miss Magius, that looks cool. There's a Mischievous. I kept on calling it stinking that. Like one time with, I know it's dumb, but like when I usually watch the Pokemon show, when like who's that Pokemon, I can't help myself but call out the name. And one time they did a Mischievous, and I call it Miss Magius. And I'm like, dang it. Even though I know what it was, I just accidentally called it the wrong name. Lovely little blizzard going on. Peeking red card. Your opponent reveals their hand. You may have your opponent count the cards in their hand. Shuffle those cards into the deck, then draw that many. Why did they... It's kind of odd. Mainly because, like, they usually don't say, you know, count the cards. It's just, I guess to make sure you know, maybe? I don't know, that's weird. I've never seen any of the other ones actually ask you to count the cards before just drawing that many cards in their hand. But then again, I don't think there's many that, like, don't do it. Alolan Glaveler. Huh. That's kind of cool. Interestingly enough, Alolan Graveler is the only regional variant that has all 3 stages. In fact, there's actually one, like, of different combinations of Pokemon in the line that doesn't have and does have. There's actually one combination that doesn't have it. As in, like, for example, now when it comes to both. But yeah, okay. Pillar of Silence. That thing's like, I am ready. Blah. I think that Minccino is a little stuffed. Example would be like, for example, one combination would be the Pikachu line. How you have Pichu, Pikachu, and Kanto in forms, but only their final evolution, Raichu, is in a Alolan form. I mean, it's a special form. I don't remember what it was at the moment. I'd have to remember, because there aren't that many 3-stage Pokemon they even have it. Though, of them, because there are some, like Mr. Rhyme, that have a brand new form. Ooh, background looks pretty cool. I love how, like, I'm looking more at the background necessarily than just at the Pokemon itself. So it's kind of sad, but yeah. Sea of Nothingness. Ooh, that's cool. Though, dang, see, some of these ideas are so cool. Yet we don't get to see it. Wait, hold up. 2 damage on each. Ooh, each of the opponent Pokemon. That's interesting. Got to get your opponent's Pokemon with the active Pokemon. A nice, cool little city shot. Yeah, my tummy is like blah. Like, I like the more in-depth looking one. He looks like he's sold up like a balloon. Like, I like the ones that like have like such detail and like it just looks awesome, you know? For a second, when I first saw that or whatever, it looked like he didn't have like the wings. What's with these like look extra puffy looking Pokemon? Oh, psychic memory. That's definitely interesting. Like, I don't even have that feet pass. He's like, what? Wow. Dang, that ain't bad. Is he trying? I guess he's trying to hit something. I thought maybe he was sneezing, going achoo. Maybe he is, and he accidentally hit something. Or maybe he did that to make his sneeze more powerful. Open another. Honestly, I'm probably gonna have to do all the Sword and Shield ones in another video, because I'm getting kind of tired. I've been up all night. I woke up like, what, 10 p.m. or something? Air Kick, Darkness Fang, Recover, Speed Attack. Ooh, that's nice. Glycerine? Yeah, it's a banned card. You can tell right there. Put 2 in any incoming splitter and stadium cards, so just cover it. Why is it banned? It'll look like a cheesy animated thing. He's hiding. That's awesome. That looks cool. Okay, here we go. See, your basic Pokemon play have no retreat cost. Okay, that's nice. Risk energy attached to this here and discard. Okay. So it doesn't even make. That's outside of just changing its ability. Turbo Drop's pretty cool. So outside of that, like, it's just, I guess, designed to help you give different weaknesses to whoever. And then shuffle this collide onto your remaining prize cards. And put one of them into your hand. Then shuffle this Gaia into your remaining prize card and put them back face down. If you didn't play it, you didn't play this Gaia from your hand, it does nothing. So if it's the last card, no, because I think everything has to resolve before it ends. Oh, that's cool. That's an interesting art style. Wow, that almost looks like they took a map, plopped the PNG on there, and then that's kind of a separate thing too. That's sad. That I think that, unless that's exactly what the point was. That thing looks really murky looking. That thing glows like that? Huh. How many more? 7? We have time to keep going. I either quit when I get through all these, or we hit the 2-hour mark. Random love disc. Apparently the love disc was, I think, like they said, hey, design a Pokemon or whatever, and they designed that. Why does that one look so much bigger than that one? I guess it's because it's just closer, but it is kind of crazy to think about it. Like, I love how they show both of them on here. But yeah, it's crazy because, like, again, look, they look different. There's like a difference between them, not just a change in color. That art style's kind of nice. He looks like he's drawing the sun. I can't tell if he did that. Like, it almost looks like he like burrowed himself in the snow, and he's like, "Oh," it's like, "Yay!" Or if he like crashed or something. Hey, there's a Pokemon Center. It looks like a kid's coloring book. It's a Carablast. That's cool. Yeah, it looks like a kid's coloring book or something. That's crazy. What's that? Is that just a white wall, I guess? Power lantern, etc. Berry, yay! Houndoom, ooh. Makes him definitely look scary, and then you got the fire, because he's gonna use Fire Fang. Oh, that's my resistance. Ooh, that's always fun. Oh, that Haunter. He's like, hi, how are you? Ooh. I'll admit, like, I like the fanny pack. Like, oh, I kind of wish they'd bring that back. Like, I know May had it or whatever, but I kind of wish, like, because in Pokemon, what was it? The Poketopia one. I want to keep on saying Gale of Darkness. No, that's not it. Either way, the Poketopia one. Oh, Pokemon Battle Revolution. Yeah, like you can give your character this fanny pack. I actually kind of like the fanny pack for like what your trainer uses as opposed to like a full backpack. I guess it's because it's like it frees up the character and doesn't feel like they're lugging around something big and huge. I don't know. I've always liked it. And it sucks that like the only character you can have it is May. You could play Battle Revolution to get one, but still. Attached to his discard. Pokemon, this card is attached to discard energy for it. It's your cost. Put that energy into your hand instead of discard. Ooh, that's cool. Is that almost looks like the spot like in Galar or whatever, where you have to find like the different routes or places to get the ghost horsey or whatever. But this is Alola because it's a dragon, and they pretty much got rid of the dragons in the other one. Unless that's where they got the idea from. That's supposed to be snow? Or just like white leaves or something. Another cartoonish looking thing. That looks fine. I say cartoonish yet. These are all cartoon, technically. Cartoonish because, you know, that's just how it is. Ooh, Altaria. I had an Altaria in one of my decks, but like I never used it. Or at least every time I did practice battles, like I always used the main focus, which was Darkrai. I never used this one because it's funny because this was the card, not this specific card, but my Altaria card. It was like the original focus of the deck, but it it shifted to like it's supposed to be that card in combination with a Darkrai. I only got to really use it at that place once, but at that point the meta had already changed to like Kyogre GX or maybe I don't know, maybe I did get to use it before it fully changed. That looks interesting. Do more damage to the opponent's active Pokemon. Another drawing. I say kids drawing, but no, that's pretty good. That looks pretty cool. Another kid's coloring book. Oh, there's a Carablast there. That's funny. So a blue, like it looks like a gumdrop or something with a face and wings. Okay, we can finish them. There's only like 3 minutes left, but I can go a little over. Gyarados GX, yay! Hear from each of your opponent's Pokemon. Oh, that's all it does. Let's see. There is any stadium card in play attack does 100 more damage. Ooh. And put it into your bench. Fun pouch. So, is that why she's attacking, or I don't know? She does look kind of cool. I kind of like the Mega or whatever. But she's definitely got like a Japanese, like, what do you call those? What, they're samurai or something like that. It looks like it's like all windy or something. Like he just like knocked down a tree. And he's hiding. Ghastly. Ooh, he's all like spooky. Ooh, Guzzlord. Dang. He's something, alright. Again, there's a lot of Pokemon. I really wish that you could, like, you get to know these different things about their backstory and things like that, but you don't really get to, like, fully focus on some of this stuff. Your opponent's Pokemon is not going to damage. Take 2 more prize cards. But seriously, but yeah, I think, like, again, like, I think a lot of their efforts go into Amazing Plea. 2 cards from your discard pile. Then ask your opponent if you may put them into your hands. And if yet, put those cards into your hand. If no, this attack does 80 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Huh? Wow. That's kind of cool. I kind of like that. I like this card. That's funny. Ooh, like, I love the shading and whatnot of this like little environment. Even though Diggersby is not exactly one of my favorite looking Pokemon. Counter catcher, a chew. That looks like such like the cheesy looking things you see nowadays. Is there gonna be a Shelmet in this? I don't see one. That would have been cool because it's kind of like the other one. Trading well. Oh. Wonder what's with the random like extra bit of O or whatever, you know? Salazul. She's grinning. She's like, oh yeah, I'm a Salazul. Oh yeah, right here. Okay, 4 damage counters on. Okay, I guess it was only up to 4. I guess it wasn't 8. Yeah, this is the card. 2 cards and put them into your hand. This one's a crazy card. Cause seriously, like your opponent is just poisoned. Like it's just poisoned. There's no flip a coin. No, it's just poisoned. And yeah, you take 40 damage, but like that's 40 damage every single turn. And then you can search for cards. Dang, this is a crazy card. And now I got one. That's gold. That really looks off. I wonder what it looks like underneath that. Yeah, it's the altar of sun, I think. Staravia. that looks wonky looking. That thing. This is Salandant. He's kind of chilling there. He still looks like he's bloated, like a balloon, you know. All puffed up. Flowers, psychic energy, yay. Okay, last one. I'm gonna hit the third, even though I technically wouldn't be as long as this one, but I didn't think this would last 2 hours. Again, I think I made comments on that one. I like the environment. That's cool Pokemon. He just kind of plowed through that poor rock. Psychic memory, fun. That's the same. Oh wow. Weren't they like in the same area, just like smacking things around? Technically, there are ways to increase your HP, so you could technically do that and like survive. Angel Slap. This takes 2 energies. That's crazy. Is he supposed to be like a flat as a pancake? He's kind of floating down the river? Because that one definitely doesn't look like he is, but that one does. Again, the art just looks pretty cool. It looks like the same place from like... maybe not. That guy, he's ready to go. And the grass energy. Okay. Anyways, yeah, that's hope you enjoyed that. We'll start opening up the Sword and Shield packs the next time. So yeah. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I'll eventually get this working better. Either way, have a great night or day, depending on when this comes up and gets posted. And we'll see you next time. Okay? God bless. Bye. I have way too much stuff to say each time. But anyways, bye.